extra something to him. And Klopp, he's got the it factor.
A piece of me, man, still thinks that because they're Liverpool, everyone steps up to play them. No one really stepped up to play Leicester. They were kind of the underdog. Every week,
for half the season at least, you know. Like, no, I'm saying stepping up, but when they started to be like, oh, these guys are going to win it, then it's like everyone kind of woke up towards the end of the season.
Yeah, for me, I think up through match day 30, I think people are still like, okay, no, now they're going to stumble.
Well, it's different when you hear that "You'll Never Walk Alone" song in the beginning of the game, right? You hear it's the tradition; it goes way back. So I agree with you, man. Like
teams are going to step up. Back. Yeah, so like I think when you're an undercover team, you can sort of get away with that system thing, but like. They could win the Prem, who knows, man? But I don't see them getting past the Chelseas, the Cities, that type of form.
That's the thing. They have 4 more games that are crucial to this season, and it starts New Year's Eve against City. They have City twice. They have Arsenal one more time to see if they can redo the victory again. And then Chelsea, who's have great form.
It's really hot right now.
Now, those are the 4 games. If they can come out with a win in those... Well, I wouldn't say that's as crucial as beating a City and a Chelsea who are up there.
Say that now.
But right now, who's more potent? Chelsea or United? Who are you more afraid of?
Yeah, but on December 31st, who's more potent?
That's City.
How do you know? It hasn't happened yet.
No. Well, on December 31st, I mean, Liverpool's playing City.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like,
I don't.
On January 15th, you play Man United.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's all depends. I mean...
Just because they're not scoring goals doesn't mean they're not performing well.
You're saying United is a top 4 game for Liverpool for the rest of the season.
No, the reason why you can't sleep on United is because it's the biggest rivalry.
You are sleeping.
I'm not
United versus Liverpool is like the thing.
And we were the one team at the time to stop your run.
But I'm not saying I'm not sleeping
even
on
Even when Liverpool sucked, United for Liverpool games, even when Liverpool was out of the top 5, that was a tough game because of the rivalry. So you could say top 5, we only look at top 5, but you got to look at the importance of that game. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up. We're out of the top 5. We're not a threat for the league right now, but in that fucking game, you better know for damn sure Man United is looking to spoil the party.
I'll put it this way. If Liverpool wins those 4 games that I mentioned and lose to United, they're still in a good situation.
Yeah, but if they win those 3...
But if they win 3 of the games and United and lose to a Chelsea or lose to a City... That's not as good as the situation because City and Chelsea are up there at the top.
As of today, but as of December 31st, we don't know.
I think they're going to be those 3, those 4 teams fighting for it at the end. If they can get points,
episode 106,
all 4 of those.
Episode 106.
No, but am I wrong? If they win all 4 of those games, they're in a better situation than winning 3 of those games.
But what I'm saying is you're assuming that United at that time won't be in the top 4. And we're not that far from top 4. We're far from the first place team.
No, you know what
I
think there's a little bit of that, but those games come before Man U.
So no. It's City, Man U, Chelsea.
First time.
Okay, I was wrong.
City, Man U, Chelsea. Those are the 3 games in 6 weeks. So I'm saying that Huss is only looking at table position. And he's not looking at table position as of today.
But also, I'm more afraid of Arsenal. I'm more afraid of City. I'm more afraid of Chelsea.
But why?
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Why? Because I think United is more prone to error during the game, and they've not shown the teeth in the attack as much as a City. And
see, that's the thing. Okay, fair enough. I'll give you Chelsea and City. I'll give you that today. But I will not give you Arsenal.
I will not give you Arsenal.
Not as much.
Look how shit their defense is, man.
But that's what I'm saying. That Huss is only looking at the table.
We got nice defense,
I'm not looking at just the table. Right now, the fact of the matter, I think once Santi comes back and Ozil and Alexi, hopefully they don't get
Hopefully. That's the thing. There's so many factors in there.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is full squad for full squad. I think Arsenal has a better squad than United.
That's
full squad for full squad. I don't think.
Objectively,
leave it.
No, legitimately.
That's tough. That's tough.
Agreed.
Moral victories. More victories.
Look at the depth that we have, man.
Agreed.
Look at the depth that Arsenal has. Look at the depth that Tottenham has.
I know. I am looking at the depth.
Full squad.
Full squad.
Yes.
I'll take an Arsenal full squad any day as long as they have Koscielny and Mustafi back there. I'll take it. I'll take them on all day. All day.
Take them on.
I'll take them on.
Yeah.
I'll absolutely take them on. Arsenal's weak spot and the D mid, and they're trying to figure out El Neni, Coquelin, and Xhaka.
Shut down number 9, Sanchez.
And you're fine.
And attack.
And Ozil. That's exactly what Bournemouth did. They shut down Ozil and they shut down Santi, and y'all were fucking toothless.
Santi?
Not Santi. Ozil and
Sanchez? You got 2 goals in that game.
Did he?
Yep.
Then which game am I thinking about?
Wasn't
Burnley.
Bournemouth.
You're thinking Burnley.
Wasn't Bournemouth.
Burnley then. I'm
Okay.
thinking Bees.
But that's also with Cazorla injured. So when he gets better, and
I cannot fucking wait for January 15th now.
It's
Now
such
I'm
a-
fired up.
We gotta make a bet for that game.
It's a
Yeah,
crazy
let's go.
hypothetical.
No. I'm not saying that United won't beat Liverpool. I'm saying it's gonna be a tough game. But if I had to take
That's
4
what it
games,
sounds like, dude.
no, if I had to take 4 games, I would say the 2 against Chelsea, 2 against City, 1 against Arsenal, and 1 against Chelsea. Those are the 4 crucial games.
As of today. So if all of a sudden, okay, so if Chelsea
I'm
Chelsea
predicting
stumbles,
that's going to be the most crucial games at the end of the year.
so you're assuming that those are the top 4 then. I'm saying if Chelsea all of a sudden struggles in form and lands up in 6th, and United swaps with Chelsea, maybe not first, but United's in top 4,
Third.
then fucking the United game's more important at that time because they're top 4, they're above you, so you're clawing their way
at that time,
back.
I don't see it happening.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Say that. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair
I
enough.
mean, because I really do think that a full team, full squad Arsenal without injuries is more potent than a United team because there's just so much going on with the new manager, the new players coming in, whether Rooney's going to be hot that week or maybe he's not going to be hot. Maybe Zlatan isn't running. Maybe Martial's having problems with his emotional and he's sitting on the bench.
I'm gonna stop you there because if you've watched the last 5 games, full games of United, like Tiki and I know we both have watched the last 5 games at
90
least.
90
minutes.
They're a
Europa League, EFL Cup, and
FA
Premier
Cup.
League, FA Cup. If you watch all those games, man, this team is firing. The goals just aren't happening, and they have been happening, just not as frequently as they should. And that's a minor tweak, man. That's the defense has been solid with Phil Jones and what's his face Rojo back there. Our 3rd and 4th guys off the bench are doing the job. Valencia's doing the job as he usually does.
Dude, name me any other team who's taken 37 shots in a game and not scored, dude. Like, we're creating 37.
I would have to look at that because I think.
All right, go ahead.
I know I
look it up
Liverpool
at some
very
point.
well might be.
No, not 37 shots. Not 37 shots.
They've been very
and not to
close
score
up
a
there.
goal. My only beef was that it's a pretty aggressive assumption that come January 15th, United won't be in the race. As of today, you're looking at their performances maybe earlier in the season when they were absolute shit. As of today, man, I'm not afraid of anyone in this fucking league. Not with the team we have. Not with the system coming together.
We
manage. Let's get into
When you said
It
5
doesn't
games,
matter.
do you mean Premier League or do you mean like everything?
I
You
meant
mean
everything
as well.
Everything.
So we're talking about 5 games, the last ones. So you got West Ham today, okay, but you tied West Ham this past weekend.
Yeah,
so
but
that's
look
not
at
far.
look at the
That's
stats.
Did you watch
Look
the
at
game, bro?
stats.
Did you listen
yes,
to what I
my
said?
point.
Yes.
That's exactly
You didn't
what
listen.
you said. You didn't
Yes,
listen.
but what's the
Huss.
point of doing all that work if you don't score?
No, Huss, what we're saying is...
I'm not
If you
talking.
can't
I'm not
finish-
talking about goals, bro.
But if you can't finish, then you're not firing on all cylinders.
And
No,
if
and
you
that's
listen to
exactly
what I
we
said,
That's
you
I
didn't listen.
exactly what we
understand that.
said.
No, you don't. Yes.
No, you don't.
But what I'm
That's
saying,
exactly what he said. The goals are not, and the results are not coming. But the way they're playing,
Everything else is there. The defense is there.
But
The
what I'm
Arsenal
saying
is there. The fluidity
Arsenal
is there.
struggling.
Everything is
so
there.
if you're going to use that logic, then
But-
you got to use the Arsenal. You got to use that logic on Arsenal too.
I'm also using the logic for the fact that I already did. I already said that.
No, you said the big 4 games.
Yeah, no, and I
City-
already said before when we were talking about Arsenal how they've only been drawing. I
No,
went
but
at
I'm
Arsenal
saying
for that.
as of now, you said the 3 games you'd rather win is City,
Man, you just always have to be
Chelsea.
included.
Yes.
Yes, you do. Why? Because we're the fucking
before,
greatest club
when
in the world.
When we were talking about that, when Tom said
Nah.
they haven't lost, they almost didn't lose in
let's
November.
compare trophy cabinets. Then
When,
we'll
when
talk.
Tom
When was the
said
last time Arsenal won a treble? Sit down.
when
In the world,
when
Barcelona,
Tom,
Madrid, Bayern are better than you.
when Tom
Bayern
said that Arsenal
losing to
hasn't
Dortmund?
almost lost
Ancelotti's ruining Bayern.
You
in
losing
November,
this-
Wait, how's he
I
going?
went after Arsenal for that fact that they've been drawing a lot. So I did go after Arsenal. But I think for the longevity of the season, I think Arsenal has a better chance of finishing higher than United.
Let's put
and
your money
if
where your mouth
we're
is.
going to talk about the last 5 games, I mean, one of those games was Swansea. I mean, then you have a West Ham that's struggling. I mean, then you have
Arsenal,
then you have-
Feyenoord.
Then you have I can't even say what,
Fenerbahce?
Feyenoord? Yeah, Feyenoord where you lost.
Fenerbahce.
I can't.
Fenerbahce.
I can't do it.
That was a poor performance. I watched
No,
that game.
I mean, it's just
Dude,
one of
let's
those
look
things
at.
where-
That's not
But
last.
that's
Huss.
5 games in like the last 2-3 weeks. Cool, you've done it for 2 weeks. You're so inconsistent right now.
No.
through the,
What are you talking about,
it's
dude? I'm
not.
saying that if you
through
watch,
the entire season.
no shit, dude. Beginning of the season we were shit. New manager, new players. Things are coming
we
together.
Just talked
now,
about that about Mignolet. If he's inconsistent from the past, so
you're talking about Mignolet versus. You're talking about one player versus an entire 11 plus the manager.
If the squad's been inconsistent for the whole year, I should assume that they're going to be inconsistent.
But they haven't been.
But that's
they haven't been.
Yes.
Have you been listening?
Yes, I have been listening.
Prove it.
I've been watching the games too.
No, you
Ooh.
haven't. Bullshit.
Dude, I've been saying that they have not been consistent in the early part of the season. They were shit. Since then, since the Man City win on October 26th, after the Chelsea demolition 4-0 away, that was awful. After that, we bounced back, man. Since then,
You bounced back by going 0-0 against Burnley?
1-0 against Man City. And then that 0-0 against Burnley, we had 37 shots on, 20 on target.
but
Okay,
let's
so
leave it.
I'm not
Who
talking about
finishes-
results here. I'm talking about the way we play on the pitch. Don't roll your eyes.
Just
at
the
me.
way the way Tom said, sometimes you got to look past the results, and you got to look, is this team on an ascension, a plateau, or a descension?
What you guys
United
need-
right now is on an ascension. Arsenal's on a plateau.
What you need to understand is that I never said that United has been playing bad. I've just been saying Arsenal and United. I've been comparing those two teams. I'm not, because did I mention Tottenham? No. Did I say, am I more afraid of Tottenham than United? No.
I
But I'm
never said you did.
saying that United is probably the fourth team that I'm afraid of, with Chelsea,
that's-
City, and Arsenal in front.
But that's
All I'm-
our challenge. That's
all I'm
our
doing.
challenge, is that Arsenal and Man U, you should look at differently. That's
For a
it.
full
We're not-
season,
Notice
up
we're
to
not
this
fighting Chelsea and Man City.
I know.
Notice we're
for
not.
this full season, up to this date, Arsenal has been
Yes,
playing better. than United, because they
110%.
have
But
been
on
less
January 15th,
inconsistent.
100%. But on January 15th,
No,
you cannot make
I
that
wouldn't agree with that
assumption.
wholeheartedly because the last 5 games for Arsenal have not
That's
been
true.
good performances. The last 6, you can go further back. Early in the season, they were winning 90th minute. They were getting lucky, but those wins propelled them up the table. Everything
Arsenal-
looks good on paper.
Arsenal in November. No. Arsenal in November.
You can't just they won. I mean, you need.
They finished it off when
Arsenal
they were tied.
in November
United
won
didn't.
2 games. Arsenal in November won 2 games.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
So
but I
the
thought they were
whole
playing
season
well.
they've been
No, I
playing
thought
well.
they've been killing it.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? They won
it's
2
the same
games in a
logic
month.
reversed back at you.
And
That's my point, dude. Is that you're looking at United because United struggled in those first 10
October.
games. Yeah, in September, in August, September, October.
August we were good.
Yes.
One with Bournemouth, Swansea,
Yes.
easy wins. September, October was a
September,
tough
October,
period.
we took a nap. And what I'm saying is, you have that September, October so stuck in your mind that you're not looking at what we did
I'm
in
looking
November.
at October as well.
But
Because just in the league, besides the Swansea game, United have not won since September 24th against Leicester. They tied to Stoke. They tied to Liverpool. They lost 4-0 to Chelsea. They tied to Burnley. They won against Swansea. They tied
So
against
they have-
Arsenal.
And Arsenal has one win in November in the league. That's it. One win in the league in November.
Arsenal did better than United, so that's why I'm more afraid of Arsenal.
But now they're
what I'm saying,
they're
but you're
shit
looking
now.
at
They were good
the
then.
latest-
We were
So we could bounce back.
We were shit then. Now
No,
we
you
can bounce
can't.
back.
No, you can't. In Huss's logic, you can't
We can
bounce
bounce
back.
back.
You can't bounce back.
No, you can bounce back. But I'm saying
that's literally-
just those two teams where I'm saying Arsenal has a better chance at being the top 4 right
All
now.
he's saying
Let's
is that
bet right
Arsenal
now.
has been more consistent for longer this year
So I have
than
to take
United
that
has.
into effect.
United recently
See-
has been more on fire,
then-
more
then
consistent
why wouldn't you
than Arsenal.
factor that in then? Then why would you factor in what they did in September, October, and not look at November? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
think
that's
They're
my
pretty
beef.
much
Is that
even to me.
Thank you. That's all I'm fucking saying.
No. Right now, in the last 5 weeks, Arsenal and United have been even.
Yo,
But before that, Arsenal has
saying
been
take
better
account
than
the
Arsenal. So I'm
entire
taking
year.
that also into effect. So
Yes,
right
but-
there is the tiebreaker.
No, but to make a projection, dude, you look at your latest results, you look at the past results, but
I've
the
looked at
weight,
the seasons,
the
yes.
weight goes on the latest results. How you doing most recently? Notice we're not pulling up fucking victories in August, September, because those victories don't mean as much as victories in November, dude. Lately, our Man United is playing better, so we put more weight on that. Just like Chelsea was struggling at the start of the
September,
season,
August,
but now everyone's
yeah.
saying they might win the league. Why? Because we look at latest results.
What I
November.
just said was the latest results. United and Arsenal are even.
Yeah.
But I used the beginning of the season as a tiebreaker. So I'm saying Arsenal has a
that's
better.
what I'm saying.
there is
that's
no tiebreaker.
incorrect
In
my
statistical-
head, that's the way.
That's
In
what
your
I'm
head,
saying.
yes, but there's no tiebreaker in this
That's what
scenario.
I'm saying. That's incorrect
Then
statistical
if we're doing-
analysis.
But if we're
because
doing
your
it
weight
like that,
is on
Al,
the.
then we just say that United's worse than Arsenal because they're lower in the league. If we're doing it like that,
If you want to read the paper, yeah. If you want to go
Read
by
the paper,
paper,
yeah. But I'm just saying,
Just concede. No, never mind.
I'm not.
I know you're not, because you
Look, Huss,
But I'm saying
let's say
that-
this as of today. Let's make a bet today, right? Who finishes in the top 4 between Arsenal and Man United as of today, because obviously we can't read the future. So I'm not trying to make you read the future, but you're using a statistical analysis saying that because Arsenal's been consistent in the past, yeah, they're struggling now. By using that analysis, this should be an easy bet for you to say Arsenal top 4, United out of the top 4. It should be, if you're using that logic, if you're gonna back up your.
But what I'm saying is that also Arsenal just matches up with their speed and the way they can defend. I think
they can't defend. That's the problem. Arsenal cannot defend.
Yes, we can.
I think
Arsenal's capable of good defending, but if you don't have Mustafi and Koscielny in there, and even them, they're still getting that rhythm together.
Because that whole bet thing, that also changes because there might be injuries and everything. I can't.
Yeah, but that's my point. That's my exact point. Is that when it comes to putting down a bet, now you want to factor in all these other things. But when it comes to saying who are the teams you're most afraid of, 110%. I 110% agree with you, and that's why I'm fighting for United, saying that yes, we've struggled. But now there are different factors. There's more weight put on most recent results, which you're not putting. You're putting most of the weight on what happened 2 months ago with Arsenal. My point is that I will bet right now that Man United is in that top 4. No problem. No problem. With the way we're playing.
You're losing track because you're going end of season. United's got to be in top 4.
Okay, let's go Jan 15.
No, all I'm saying is that United is the 4th team that I'm most afraid of when Arsenal is 3rd. There's not much of a difference, but I still favor Arsenal a little bit because at the beginning of the season, which would be the tiebreaker, has shown truer form throughout the consistency of the season.
I got him right here. What was the score when United played Arsenal?
1-1.
What was the score when Liverpool? What was the score when Liverpool played United?
I forget.
0-0. What was the score when Liverpool played Arsenal?
4-3.
Yeah, 4-3.
Who's got the better defense, letting in 4 fucking goals?
That was the beginning of the season. We didn't have Koscielny, Rob Holding.
Arsenal also has the better offense. But Arsenal also has the better offense of being able to outscore Liverpool. That's how you're going to beat Liverpool. Outscore them.
No, that's not how you're going to beat Liverpool. You're going to stop them from scoring like United did.
I don't.
Dude, Liverpool, bro, Southampton fucking stumped you guys too. How you beat Liverpool is by not letting them score, not getting into a shootout. You don't want to open up the game for Liverpool because their system is open. They function better. That's why they got 4 past Arsenal, because Arsenal also plays an expansive open game. Mourinho against Liverpool locked shit down. Southampton, when they played you, locked shit down because you cannot open up for Liverpool. What I'm saying is Man United versus Arsenal. Man United versus Liverpool is a tougher matchup for Liverpool than Liverpool versus Arsenal because they both play such expansive football. Now, you can say Arsenal will get their 6 goals, Liverpool will get their 7, but when you're playing United, you're lucky to get 2. That's all I'm saying. That's my argument. You can have your opinion.
No, that's fine.
You can have your opinion in saying you're more afraid of Arsenal, a team you fucking scored 4 goals on, versus Man United, a team scored no goals on. I just don't understand the logic, but
they've also scored 3 goals. They also scored 3 goals.
Yeah, which goes to expose your defense as well.
I think Arsenal has a better chance of spreading the ball out and really running at Liverpool.
110%.
If Liverpool is able to keep the ball for the whole game, which I think I have to look at that right now, but I believe that they had the majority of the possession.
This is an insane hole right now. This is an insane hole.
Just rain it in. But even just having Arsenal and United at a level, at the equal threat level. I don't understand how I'd be more afraid of Arsenal than United when the United Liverpool derby is the biggest in England. That's the biggest game of the year for these 2 clubs, and I'd be damned if United go down.
And we
without
tied
a fight.
you at Anfield too. This was an away game when United was struggling, being all inconsistent, like you said. You still couldn't put 1 past us. That's where I didn't understand the logic. You can have that opinion of saying you're more afraid of Arsenal, but I cannot say that's a logical statement. It's an emotional statement where you're looking at United and you're saying United sucks, new coach, LVG, David Moyes, all that. It's a club in turmoil, but yet we still fucking stepped up for that game. And I think on January 15th, that's a big game for you guys.
I'm not saying
bigger than Arsenal. Bigger than Arsenal is my point.
I think you should take your own advice where you said it's not logical but more emotional for you because you're saying it's a derby, which is emotional.
No, it's almost factual.
Dude, but it's an emotional
borderline factual
based on the results.
But what's also factual?
It's not just emotional.
Is because I'm a fan. We're just looking within this season. Ever since Alex Ferguson has left Manchester United, you guys have not been in the Champions League.
No doubt.
Yes,
Arsenal.
Yes.
LVG.
The year
1 for 3.
1 year after.
1 for 3.
So since then, you've been a struggling club. So, look, yes, I'm an Arsenal fan, but in terms of who's traditionally top 4, overall, Man U, Arsenal, we're actually in there, actually. Arsenal's above you because we're just most consistent in that. So I think it's safe to assume under Arsene Wenger, we're a top 4 club. Whether we're finished 4th, 3rd, or 2nd, or 1st, we're in the top 4. So I think that's Huss's point. That's what he's going to. Now, I can't back you up on past form versus recent form. But what I can say is Arsenal's in the top 4. So you pretty much
by 8 points
you pretty much know that Arsenal's going to finish top 4 because we've done it the past 16 years. Man U has fallen out. So you've been inconsistent in your top 4. Now, that's factual. That's not emotional as an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, definitely.
So that goes to Huss's point, man. But at the same time, Huss, I can't back you up all the way because I see these guys' point that our performance in Arsenal hasn't been great recently. Man U's performance, not just results, Man U's performance has been coming along, and we'll see by January 15th what happens.
I'll put it this way. You basically have almost the same record. When you say Arsenal's doing bad and United's doing good, and you guys have basically the same record, that kind of tells the whole story, where Arsenal should be doing better and United's doing well, but Arsenal should be ahead of
But they're
United.
not.
That means,
That's
you know
my
what I
point.
mean?
But they're not.
Where
That's my only
Arsenal's
point.
bad is United's good right now.
I
If
like
that makes sense.
I like
Yes,
that.
it makes sense because they roughly have kind of like the same
No,
draw situation going
But
on.
no. Arsenal's good is United's bad.
No,
Because Arsenal is bad. United's bad right now. Arsenal's good, and yet we're still rivals.
No. I think it's because you
How?
said Arsenal's plateauing
Because you're bad, it's
and
just you're
United's
bad.
doing well.
Like-
They had basically the same record. So United's good is Arsenal's plateau.
But we're not good. We're in fucking 8 points out of the 4th. We're not good.
But you're saying they've been coming through form.
Yeah, but we're
And
not good as
but
of
in
now.
the last 5 games, they pretty much had almost. Well, I mean, the
How's his flip flop
EPL
now?
games.
Now
No,
he's
no,
giving
no.
United the props.
No, I'm not. No, I'm saying. No.
I'm saying
No,
United.
I'm trying to
no.
explain
Tom
it, so
literally
They're
said.
just playing
Tom
better,
said.
but
Tom
just
said
because you're
top
playing
4.
better doesn't mean you're good.
Yeah, but you just said that Arsenal guaranteed top 4
Yes.
every year, right?
Yes.
Wanna go
So
with
Arsenal's
history?
good, right? As
Yes.
of right now, Arsenal's fucking still good, still the club they were before when Fergie was there. Top 4, strictly top 4, not looking at performance. Top 4, using your argument.
Yeah.
Top 4.
Yeah.
United is out of the top 4, been in and out of the top 4, and yet we're still somewhat equal rivals.
No. Okay. So this is what. So in the last 5 games for EPL, Arsenal and United pretty much have the same record in the last 5. They mostly draw.
Sure, draws, losses here.
And you
yeah.
said Arsenal's been doing bad, but you said United's doing good. So Arsenal's bad is United's good. That's why they're equal. Now, if Arsenal does good, they're above United. Now, if United does average of what they've been doing this
Yep.
year, they've fallen even
No,
further.
but
I think
United
it's
aren't where they should be, man.
Yeah.
They should have scored against Burnley. They were unlucky to concede late against Stoke, though it's 6 points right there.
And Arsenal should have won
And
those,
they should
couple
have
of those games,
and they
too.
should have beat Arsenal.
100%, and that's what I'm saying. Arsenal
That's why
is
they're
still
even,
But
right?
these are
good.
games that United dominated, and they were unlucky. Where in the early season, Arsenal didn't necessarily dominate, but they won those games with a bit of good fortune that you need to be a title contender. You need good fortune, and we haven't had that good fortune in those games.
I think we're going to see a lot on December 11th, actually. United versus Tottenham. That's a big game, I think, for United.
It's
Overall,
a big
because-
game. I think.
All
I
the
think
rest of
playing
the
Tottenham.
games for the season are
I
big
think
for United.
playing Tottenham is a big game for every club
Yeah.
in the league, especially the top 4 contenders. Why? Because Tottenham finished top 4 last year. They're a team that has great ambitions. Will they come through?
They're
Who
one
the
of,
fuck
they're one of the
knows?
best defenses in the league.
And they were the best defense last season, period. So to say it's a big game for United, sure, it is. But it's also a big game for Liverpool. It's a big game for City, big game for Chelsea, big game for Arsenal. You might disagree because, United's record and consistency, yada, yada. But Tottenham, on a good day, can beat any fucking one of those teams easily.
No, Tottenham, one of the reasons why they're out of the top 4 is also because they're very inconsistent at the moment as well. The inconsistent teams aren't in the top 4 right now.
Well, they just suffered their first loss in the EPL.
They were
to
undefeated,
Chelsea.
bro. They were undefeated
Cool.
until
Cool. Would you
last
rather
week.
win half your games and lose half your games, or tie every single game?
Just
I'd rather not
how do
lose.
you define
Because
consistency?
point-wise, you would make up a lot more by winning half and losing half rather than drawing every single one.
If you're going
but they
after
didn't draw
38
every single
games,
one.
yeah, but we're not 38
It just
games
depends
yet.
how you define consistency.
Yeah.
Results or performance. We're looking at performance, man.
Damn, that was a great game. I love that. I enjoyed that.
Man U West Ham.